Discover how to add invoice payments in WooCommerce for your B2B and wholesale customers that prefer flexible payment options, that prefers a flexible payment terms. I'll also show you how you can add a pay link onto the invoice as well. For example, if we're doing a net 30 payment option, by the end of that payment term, they can go ahead and pay that invoice, and we can automatically email them as well with the invoice and the payment link so they can pay directly from their email address or even from their account. So everything's just more streamlined for them and also for you in terms of admin as well. Here, we've got a few items in our basket and we're offering customer this net 30 or net 60 payment option. I'll show you how you can customize this as well. So we can pay with this particular option here. All right, so that's paid. And when we go to our dashboard, let's go orders. We can see the order here in which we've just placed. Another thing to know, because this is a net 30 payment option, we can see that the payment is due on the 25th of July. And once the due date's here, there'll be a pay button here. So the customer can just pay. But we've actually created an option that will automatically bill the customer's card that we've got on file. Again, this is optional. You can enable it if you want. Right, so our customers can go ahead and add their payment method here. Right, so we've got a card here on file, and this is all test data as well. So none of it's real. All right, so they can go ahead and add their preferred payment terms. And at the end of that net 30 days, we can automatically charge them. We can go invoices. Again, this is a customer view, and they'll see all the open invoices once they've been generated. All right, so to achieve all this, we'll be using the Wholesale WP Pay plugin. I'll leave a link in the description below or head over to wholesalewp.com. Go ahead and download the Wholesale WP Pay plugin. Once you've done so, let's head over to our dashboard. All right, so assuming you've downloaded and activated the Wholesale WP plugin, the first step is to go ahead and navigate over to Wholesale WP, and we'll scroll down to where it says Pay. Right, and in here we've got an overview of all our outstanding invoices. Right, we've got invoices which is past the due date. We've got overview of the payment that we've actually collected, and here we can see auto charge is on, meaning by the end of the payment terms we'll automatically charge our customers. And here we've got a log of what's going on. All right, so we can navigate over to payment plans here. Right, and then from here we've got a few predefined payment options in which we can enable and disable, or we can create a custom payment plan. Let's have a look at what one looks like. So we've got net 30 payment terms here. All right, and the customer needs to deposit nothing, so that's fine. And after 30 days, they need to pay. And here we'll automatically charge the card on file. And we can specify who we want to display this payment option to. So since we're running a B2B store, it makes sense that we only show this to, for example, our wholesale customer, or we could say like wholesale tier 2. So our regular wholesale customer we might create the option that the payment is due on the purchase date, right? However, for wholesalers within our wholesale tier 2, we might give them a net 30 payment term. So we can be creative with it like that. Then we'll just hit save plan. Let's go to payment links, right? So we can see all the different payment links that the system has generated, and we can see the status of it as well. And if we click open, it'll open the payment link and show us the status of it. Also, invoices. Okay, so we can see we've got a few late invoices here. In terms of the order ID, so this is all fictitious data that we've imported. So that's why this actually isn't attached to any order, right? Whereas these ones orders in which I've manually placed. So let's click open here. Let's just show you what it looks like. All right, and this is our pay link, which is no longer available, right? Because the pay term has actually expired. Okay, so if we click on settings, we can go ahead and fill in our Stripe detail. Again, I'll leave a link to a different video showing you exactly how to do so. It's pretty self-explanatory. If we go WooCommerce as well and go order, let's click on this order, for example, in which we've just placed. All right, we can see the payment term. All right, so we've got a few handy options here when we scroll down. So when we scroll down to pay link here, we can see they've got $50.40 outstanding. This is our customer email. We can add a custom note and send them a pay link so they can go ahead and settle this particular invoice. split payment. We've got order history here. So let's say, for example, if we allow them to deposit a set percentage up front, like 25%, for example, we'd see it here, and we'd also see the outstanding amount. So here as well, we can click Fire Balance now. Let's hit OK. All right, so now the pay link has been issued. All right, and because we've got auto charge on the system, we can see we've automatically charged them this $50.40. All right, so since the payment has been successful, we can change this to completed, for example. All right, like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you got any questions, leave it in the comment box.